Hi guys, today I'm going to be doing my May reads, and I read 7 books in the month of May, which is incredible because I didn't think I'd read many at all, so yay! The first couple of books I had to read, I actually read for university. I had to reread them because I had exams on them, and the first one is Turn of the Screw by Henry James. I really enjoyed this one. I was really disappointed when we only spent 2 weeks studying it. So that's like 1 seminar and 1 lecture. But no, I really enjoyed this book. I thought it was really just the stereotypical gothic novel. I really liked reading an unreliable narrator. I liked the relationships between the governess and the ghosts. And yeah, I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. And it's really short, so it was very nice to read. And I did really enjoy it. And this one is a very pretty copy. The next book I read was Heart of Darkness by Joseph Conrad. This was also for my university exam. This one I did not like. This was rubbish. I've spoke to people and they either love it or hate it, and the people I've spoken to seem to have read it before studying it, which I think makes a big difference. I don't know about you, but studying books kind of takes the fun out of it, and I would hate to write like a big essay about my favourite book. I think it would just suck the fun out of it, which is kind of worrying because I'm doing Harry Potter next year. But I didn't enjoy this at all. I read a couple of chapters and then I had to reread them because I just wasn't paying attention to what was happening. And it wasn't for me. The issues, it was really good to write about. If you ever want to do an essay, you can write about the Heart of Darkness till the sun goes down. But reading wise, I didn't really enjoy it and I only gave it 2 stars. I had to read Paradise Lost for my English exam as well. I can't really show you it. It's in this huge Norton English anthology. Oh god, it's so big. It was a good book. It was one of those books where I wouldn't have read it if I didn't have to study it, but I'm glad I did read it because I enjoyed it. I just thought it was really interesting and I think I gave it 3 stars. The next book I read was A Study in Scarlet by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, and I love Sherlock Holmes. It's one of those things that I collect. I collect different editions, and I hadn't read this one in a while, so I thought it was worth a revisit. It's not my favourite Sherlock Holmes novel, I will say that right now, but I do love it, and I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. The next book was another reread, and it is The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. I read this before the film came out and I absolutely adored it. It's one of my favourite all-time classics. Again, I know it's one of those love it or hate it books, but I love it. It was so nice to be able to visit the characters again and just rediscover my love for the book. The last book I read in May was actually an ebook, and it is called The Art of Immersion by somebody who I can't remember. This book was really interesting. It's a non-fiction book about basically the internet and technology and how it shapes our lives as modern viewers of films and television series. It discusses how we're not happy being couch potatoes anymore, how we want to get involved in different aspects of technology. I do think you have to be into that kind of stuff to enjoy this book. As a ex-film studies, media production student, I love learning about stuff like that, so it was really interesting for me. If it's not something you're interested in, I don't think you'll like it. The author really did do his homework when looking into it, and I just think it was great, and I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. So that was my May wrap up. I'm not doing a June TBR because I don't like making TBRs. I like picking up books when I fancy it. I don't like making set lists because I almost never stick to them. I just read what I feel like reading. I hope you guys had a good reading month. Let me know what you read down in the comments below. If you've read any of the books that I showed you, then let me know what you thought of them too. And I will see you next time for a new video. Bye!